Right, in the bottom right corner. It's MCanning, North America. KR is Easy Clan. And in the top left, it's some barcode. Some barcode Protoss that Bali says is probably either SOS or Hurricane. I'm just gonna say SOS, because... why not? Snorlax is extremely cute. Yeah, and this also means that I think the Trubbish line is cute, and I do. I love Trubbish. It's such a dork. It's my favorite dork. Do you think that weird snowflake Pokemon was cute? Yes. The two barcode account? Yeah, that's what I figured. That is what I figured. We're gonna get weird stuff. So far it's mirrored builds. Just getting the gateway. Yes. The second guess is a little bit faster. Buttons fixed, but the rubber coating is going off too. Yeah, I mean... I like my mouse, but I'm not in love with it. Second gateway is the first finish. Second gate on the way. Okay, yeah. SOS is just going to expand. There's the Cybernetics call. Everything's going to be spotted by the blue Protoss. Get a new one. Yeah, the one thing that I don't like, I'll tell you that my primary gripe with the Naga is that the browser back and forward buttons are on the top of the mouse right behind the scroll wheel. And I would get another mouse because of that reason alone. Don't like that. Because having those buttons accessible is like a actually really obnoxious thing, IMO. For a while I had them remapped to the side buttons that are like the number pad, but then I wanted those keybinds for other games. Kind of gave up on it. I land on the low ground. Stalker Sentry out of MCanning. One adept. Second gateway only just now starting. Robo. Robo for SOS. What are you up to? I can't go back to the heavier ones now. See, that's it. I don't like the light mice. I always feel like I'm going to break them. I get super paranoid that I'm going to break the mouse. Alright, Adept's going to shade forward. That just cancels the shade. Sees that there's a couple sentries there. Another Stalker's about to pop. Twilight Council for MCanning. This fast gas? Is this for Dark Templar? That is second gas for much longer than us. I don't know what it's exactly for, but... find out together. So SOS starts to take a little bit of a probe lead. Hallucinated Phoenix is going to come through and scout, see everything. Is a natural that is starting to get saturated even. Go on the way. For the MCan. Roxy pylons or anything else. Running probes. There's Blink. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to do Blink Stalkers, but there's only gates. Alright. I love Blink Stalkers. I'm not going to complain. I adore them. Problem here, though, is that SOS already has the Robo and is starting Immortal production. So Blink Stalkers will be kind of shut down by wherever that Immortal finds itself. That area will be just completely denied to them. Going up to 4 gates here for MCan. Derby. Forge Twilight. Back up. Wait, okay, there we go. Only making like one Immortal here? This is a bit... They've hallucinated Phoenix out to scout. V out there, make sure that nothing cheeky's happening. Alright, yeah, it's just gonna be charge immortal. So it's gonna be charge light immortal Archon out of SOS. Very standard PvP stuff. MCanning's doing his thing though. MCanning doesn't give a fuck. There is the Disruptor Den. Balls, 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 balls of Protoss. You guys remember the Duke Nukem soundboard gag? That was a fun time. Just when you could do stuff like that on internet.com. Join random ventrilos with a soundboard and mess with people and they would freak out instead of just kick you. Mass Gateway's here on the way for SOS. Starting to plus. The legs going down for MCann as well. And the bowels are in production. The bowels are in play. As well as the second robo. So it's going to be double Disruptor. Very popular NES game, double Disruptor. And if he's going to see the third on the way. They're fired up for MCann as well. Constantly like, hey, what you doing? What you doing, Phoenix? Good. Ooh. Double Stargate swap here out of SOS. Now I'm curious. I'm guessing it's going to be for Phoenixes to try and lift the Disruptors. See here in a second as the Stargates finish up. Warp in. All the memes, all the zealots. He's got 2 Stargates, but not using them yet. Get scouted fairly soon here, yeah. Moving out on the map, but it's going to get seen by these Phoenixes immediately, so MCann can get in position with the Disruptors. Way. First Nova goes out. Swing and a miss. There are indeed Phoenixes on the way getting chronoed. War Prism's going to get in here. Open some Zealots. And now MCann's going to get pulled out of position. Third under attack. Get picked off. Did the War Prism go down like in the split second? Yes, it did. Holy crap. He got the Warp Prism with both Immortals. Split second. I was like, he's going to lose that base for it. I think that might actually be worth. It sucks. But given that they're on equal workers and he got the Warp Prism with 2 Immortals in it, that might actually be worth. And behind Dark Shrine, so. It would be a great equalizer if it's unscouted for SOS. I don't think that'll happen, given the frequency of Phoenixes flying through, but possible. MCann's own +1 just now starting up. Jockey for position. I love that blink just to deny the hallucinated Phoenix. Frames? Oh no. Yeah, we just dropped a bunch. It is storming here, so it might happen. Tends to happen when it rains for pretty decent Phoenix count now. Micro check. US has a nice supply lead. They're even on workers again though. This third is still not quite finished. There's better saturation, better economy still for SOS. Better army as well. Okay, the base is gonna finish just in time. Where are you at? MCanning, where are you at? So let's charge onto the base. First Nova goes out, swing and a miss again. Second one goes out. Doesn't quite get there. Gets lifted by the Phoenixes. That would be a really good hit if that had gone through. Alright. Half the army on the base, though. Stalker, get a couple Zealots as they try and break themselves on the force fields. Or join in from the top side. Up that other Disruptor. Pick it off. Working a couple Dark Templar into the Archon. Is there any action with this? I don't think there was. Oh, there's the Nova! And again, picked up just in the nick of time. There's some clutch lifts out of, I think, SOS. One last Nova. Can we get there? Nope. Damn, man. Every time right before it goes off. Meanwhile, though, these Dark Templar actually made it across the map. Cleaned up all the probes. They're getting the Nexus. gonna hold this. Stalker's starting to pick off most of the Phoenixes. There's only a couple Immortals. One Immortal falls even. The Warp Prism too far back to micro. Holy shit, MCanning's holding this. Big Warp of Zealots runs across the map. Nova lifted just in time with those last couple Phoenixes. If he can get this Immortal and this Archon, he's gonna be looking real good. This is the problem though. Stalker's blink black as the Zealots try and chase them into this tiny gap. Dark Templar still going crazy. Not even microing. Oh no! Oh no! Not even microing loses another Immortal. How many kills did this Dark have? 17 kills. A lot of them buildings. Amazing. Alright, we're gonna get a couple lifts on there, but just 2-3 Zealots, Phoenix. We force back. This has been a slugfest. Holy crap. Third base fallen once again though for MCann. He's actually ahead in workers through all this though because that DT did so much work. No workers on the third. Everything. Yeah, so it's one base saturation here for SOS, really. He's just going to continue the pressure. Just lifting a couple of the Stalkers. Zealots are just going to swap each other, but yeah, no, there's no detection here, is there? Yeah, these couple Dark Templar. More than enough. Here's finally the detection. Time to not actually do too much. Archon is going to clean up the Dark Templars. That is indeed what a hold. A hold. Got almost 2 base saturation. He's got like 1.5 base. Maybe SOS is 1 base. Probe's being chronoed on the blue side of the map. Phoenix is going to do a little bit of flyby. These aren't Haluk though. These are the real deal. To actually kill probes. Say, hey, what's going? MCann starting +2. SOS has the money to spare for it though. He's just going to continue to warp in units and probe, yeah. And I believe, I'm not a PvP expert, but I believe that the +2 breakpoint for Protoss in PvP is a big power spike, so if MCanning can get this for a long duration against SOS, this will really pay dividends. Throw out a Zealot, check what's up again. Unit produce double Disruptor. To the third again. Love all these little Zealots on patrol that are looking for hidden bases for both players. God, man, these Usain Bolt charge lots, this is absurd. This is almost speedling fast. Go, buddy. Guard the bridge. Hold the gate. Legolas, what do your Zealot eyes see? Well, because I'm lifted up and now I'm looking at the sky while I slowly die. He's gonna manage to run the Zealot right in there. Almost gets a probe kill for the trouble, but it does see that the third is being resaturated. Yep. And the third has even started again for MCann. Right. SOS is grouping back up for another attack. A little bit of an army lead, but it's a really unsophisticated army. It's mostly Zealots, just 3 Archons, excuse me, and an Immortal. There's detection with it this time, okay. Not gonna be like a DT's just gonna kill everything slowly again. There are no Phoenixes, no, there are 2 Phoenixes, they can lift these. Out. Got 2 more in the bank, 3 more in the bank, there's 4 now. 1, he's gonna get a bunch of Zealots. Oh, that was an amazing split. Dodges the Nova. You're gonna pull back, another Nova goes out. Splits are phenomenal. Alright, MCann gonna retreat to the safety of the natural. Alright, that one actually nabbed something. With 1 Zealot, but I think that's the first Nova that's connected this game. Alright, Stalkers blink back, Nova goes out. Gets a bunch of zealots at the bottom of the ramp. That's what you needed to do there. Gonna whiff. Can't decide between the Archon or the Immortal. Gets neither. A bunch of Stalkers, and there's only a few Archons left. Quite far back here, so there's not really opportunities to micro with it and save the expense. It's the Immortal. Force the recall, getting almost all of the Archons for it too. Amazing. Yeah, that was just a clean fight out of MCann. Now he has the opportunity to move across the map. They're somehow even on workers, more or less. All of these little trades. Jennings never managed to actually get the third base up, though, for more than a second or two. But I think SOS is thinking that he's maybe just slightly more ahead than he was on a couple of these attacks, and it's whiffing. It's the Nova on the Morphing Archon. Kill his own thing there. I think he just killed his own DT with it.